All right. So the title of this video is going to be Modern Women Don't Want Marriage, They Want Money. Right? Um, this is clear to me based on a lot of women's behavior. You know, you don't necessarily have to follow what a person says, but uh, if you follow their behavior, it'll pretty much tell you clearly what they want. You know, just like the politicians, they tell you one thing, but they'll do something else, and after they do it, we all know exactly where they stand. Anyway, before we start the video, as usual, I want to take a minute and say thank you to all my queens out there. Black queens, white queens, Asians, um, all the women in the world. You know, yeah. Thank you for staying fit. Thank you for being feminine. Thank you for being submissive. Yes, it's very sexy. A submissive woman is a very sexy woman. Thank you for not being too loud. No men out there like loud women. It's a big turn off. And of course, thank you for smiling. And not just for men, but because these things matters in life. All right. Modern women don't want marriage. They want money. Now, I just want to clarify that I'm not talking about all women, right? But if the behavior that you present, if this is your nature, if what I'm talking about is your nature, then yeah, I'm talking about you, right? Now, I've been watching for about a month now. I've been watching the Kevin Samuel show quite often. I enjoy it. And one subject that keeps popping up is these women. They come supposedly looking for to get married uh, in the danger zone after they've done everything they wanted to do in life. Now they even have some kids in some cases. In most cases, they're near their 30s, maybe a little bit past 30, and now they're looking to settle down. But to me, it's starting to look like they're really not looking for marriage. They're just looking for someone to take care of them. Like, they're just looking for these high value men that can just pay all the bills, and they just want to stay home. And again, it's not everybody, it's not all the women, but it seems like a lot of them, they want a call. Seems like this is really their ultimate goal. Just women can get away with this. This is insane. They can get away with putting up with a man for his money, and then disguise that as some kind of love, or some kind of they're gonna act like they're interested in him, but really what they're after is the money. They want to live the comfortable life. Because if we really think about it, if you wanted marriage, if a woman wants marriage, like, at the very least, you should be ready for marriage. At the very least, you should know what marriage requires. You should simple things like, all right, I want to get married, maybe I should learn how to cook, I should learn how to behave around men. I should learn how to you know to keep the peace in the house, you know, all that kind of thing, But a lot of these women, again, not all women. I'm sure there's some women out there that that can hear this and be like, oh yeah, this makes sense because I do it. All right, so I'm not talking about those women. I'm talking about the women that just assume that them showing up is good enough. Good enough for them to get everything they want from a man. And I gotta be honest, it sounds really selfish when you just not bringing anything to the table. Just assuming the fact that you're a woman is enough for any man that you want. It's insane. So I have no problem with women wanting money from a man. I'm pretty sure a lot of men out there, they have no problem with that. Like I don't mind if it's not my thing, I don't pay for women's time, but some men out there would prefer that, and it's not just because they can get the women to just hang out with them based on their personality. It's also it could just simply be because some men are just tired of all the games, of all the back and forth, of all the pretending. So because it's clear that it's about money. If you're looking for a high value man and you're not bringing anything to the table, it's because you just want his money. You're not interested in him, because if you were interested in him, you'll put a little bit of effort into it. Even the basic effort, like staying fit, it's not that hard. And it's not just for the man, it's for yourself, right? Being feminine, it should be a woman's nature, but here we are. So this is just my opinion. It's what I've observed. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. It's pretty disgusting. This marriage thing is now being used as a cover up for the real intention. Women are looking for money, so they figured, let me marry this guy, and then he's gonna be forced, he's gonna be obligated to take care of me and my kids. Because if you just remove the money aspect, right? Honestly, I want to hear more women talk about the man's character. I want a loving husband, some stuff like that, some women shit. I want to be treated good. I want to have a good connection with someone. That is what I was expecting to hear. But all this money stuff, because every time you watch a movie, a romantic movie, they always talk about the feeling, the feeling part of it. They never talk about, I want a high value man. So all this talk about every woman wanting a high value man, it is surprising to me, and I don't know if those women realize what they're saying, because to me, and probably to a lot of other guys, it sounds like you're just in there for the money, because you that's just how you come across. You're counting the man's money, right? You don't know who he is, you don't know what he wants, but you want his money. So maybe we just cut the bullshit. Maybe you just come out and say, you know what? I just want a guy that pays my bills, and then I'll give him some sex. whenever he wants it, or get nasty for him. You know what I mean? And it's a pretty good deal. For a lot of guys, it's a pretty good deal. But don't bring the marriage into it, because now you're ruining it for the next girl that really wants to get married. You know? Yeah. So um, it's it's sad for women. Honestly, a lot of men don't really care. If you want money for sex, I can guarantee you a whole bunch of guys will pay for it, right? But why do you want to? Why do you have to come up with come with the angle of I want to get married, you know, and he has to be a high value man. That's not what you want. You want his money, And I hope I hope more guys understand what this is. I hope more guys understand what's going on. Because it'll be really sad if a guy falls in this trap, and I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of guys did, and a lot of them will fall for the trap again. If a girl wants to get married, she has to be fit for marriage. This is why Kevin Samuel makes a lot of sense. And he doesn't want to say it. I don't know if he realizes it, but I see it. If a woman is looking for a high value man and she's not fit for marriage, like take the kids away. Like let's give her a pass for having 2-3 kids from another guy. All right, let's give her a pass for that. But what's stopping her from being feminine? What's stopping her from being fit, submissive, not so masculine, not so loud and angry all the time? What's stopping her from improving in things that can easily, maybe not easily, but that are in her control? She can do something about that. What's stopping her from learning what men want? High value men, what do they want? And this just proves my point. It's all about the money. They're overlooking the work because they're looking ahead to the money. All right. Well, guys, that's the video. You can't make this shit up.